Everybody, it is the Essence, and today I'm going to be doing a scouting breakdown on one of my favorite guards from this upcoming 2026 NBA draft class, and that is Mikel Brown Jr. And I'm going to say this right now, I feel Mikel Brown is the future of small guards in the NBA and in basketball in general. If you've seen how things are trending NBA level and all basketball levels, bigger players can kind of do everything now, and that's kind of led to smaller guards being pushed to the wayside. They're not seen as valuable anymore. They're kind of actually seen as a nuisance to have on your team defensively, and also just why would you have a smaller guard when you can have a big guy that can see over the defense and kind of do everything? But I feel like small guards definitely are going to still bring value. They're always going to be the best shooters. They're always going to be the best ball handlers, and that is exactly what Mikel Brown Jr. is. He is an insanely skilled shot creating wizard out there. He has insane touch with both hands. He's a really skilled ball handler and driver, and as a shooter, he is an absolute marksman, just lethal from outside the three-point line. And that's why I believe Mikel Brown Jr. is going to be the future of small guards. And you're going to see that in this first clip. He needs no space to get his jumper off. He's going to hit this little tween right here and then get into a hezzy pull, and that's green automatically. Even from super deep, again right here, hezzy pull, cash out. From beyond the NBA three-point line, he can really pull up from deep and hit these shots at an insane level. Like when I was looking through his film, there was just clips on clips of him just hezzy pull from super deep, and he hits it like it's a layup. And you're going to see that throughout this video. Again, right here, you're going to see the shot creation. He can get super low and explode and then get into that jumper really well. You're going to see that right here where he's going to get into his drive right here, get super low, blow by this defender. You're going to see this a lot in this video too. He gets defenders on his hip with ease, and he's going to get downhill right here, which forces this defender to fully commit, and he gets his arm on Mikel Brown's shooting hand. So Mikel Brown sees that, instantly pulls into his jumper right here. He was just going full speed, and then he stops on a dime, pulls into this jumper, gets fouled, and is still able to put this up. Really nice touch. You see how high this jumper, like the ball gets on this jumper, and cashes out for the and one in the mid-range, showing his just elite ability to decelerate out of this explosion right here and then hop into his jump shot, pull up, get fouled in the mid-range, and still puts this in swish. Like, this is how insanely skilled of a shot creator Mikel Brown Jr. is. These insanely difficult shots, he feasts on these. And he, again, pulling up while exploding downhill is something that he is probably the most skilled at in his class. I don't really see many other players in the 2026 draft class that are as skilled at going downhill insanely hard and then pulling up and keeping that jumper just completely like not wonky, not out of position. Everything is compact. He is absolutely amazing at that. Here we go again with him cooking at the top of the key. He usually doesn't even need screens to, get his buckets. And if I remember correctly, he absolutely fries this defender right here. Gets a couple tweens, drives, stops, tweens again, tween again, downhill, step back, creates the space, pull up, green in his face. You're seeing the shot creation already. This guy can get a bucket on about everybody. Now, I have worries about his frame, but I think he will get stronger, because that's like the only thing that defenders can really do at the moment to slow him down as an offensive creator, is just to body him up as much as possible. But even sometimes that's not going to work, because that's just how slithery he is with these handles. Just completely loses that defender with the pound dribble step back and cashes out, obviously. Again, another clip right here. You're going to see later when we talk about his driving that he, out of the triple threat, doesn't even have to do that much to create space, because he is such a threat to get downhill and he blows by people with absolute ease. So like right here in the triple threat, just gives this defender a little shimmy right there, and he can pull up from that deep with the defender right in his face. And it just looks easy to him. It looks absolutely easy. This little shimmy is super tough too. Moves that defender back just a step, and that is all Mikel Brown needs. That is all he needs right there. This is deep. This is a deep three-pointer. It's beyond three-point line in the NBA, and he greens these shots just routinely, and it doesn't even look like it's difficult for him. The touch is absolutely insane for Mikel Brown Jr. Another clip right here. I thought this was funny. He comes around on this screen, and he's so deceptive as a ball handler that this defender right here jumps at nothing. He just jumps, and then you can see him cover his mouth like, oh shit, I just got cooked. Like, he's laughing at himself. But whole time, Mikel Brown has now created all this space between him and his defender and can just pull up from deep. And that's pretty much automatic. You should count the 3 points the moment he takes the jump shot. Like, this is where Mikel Brown offers just insane valuability. Is that the right word? I don't know. He's just very valuable because as a shot creator, as a primary initiator, defenders are going to have to come all the way up on him. They can never go under screens. You know how hard it is to defend somebody when you can't go under screens. You can't back off at all. You see here, this screen just causes a little bit of confusion with these two defenders, and he backs off just a little bit. Mikel Brown from the volleyball line is just going to pull up and green in his face. Like, that is his weapon, is just how insanely good he is at pulling up off the dribble from super far out, and it makes him about 20 times harder to defend. Like, this is what the future of small guards looks like. You're going to have to be a really elite shooter, and that is exactly what Mikel Brown is right there with the little Curry slide pull up green. That's just so tough right there. Like, this is crazy. Rejects the screen with the Curry slide, completely loses this guy, gets one dribble deep again, pulls up. This guy gets back into decent position, but the jumper's just so fast that you have no chance really when Mikel Brown gets that little bit of space that he needs. And again, the dribble creation is just super creative right here. The little Curry slide, hey, move that motherfucker out the way, pull up, green. Like, these clips, I could have put like a million clips in this video. When I was going through his film, everything Mikel Brown does is a highlight. Like, he does make the right basketball play a lot of the time, but this guy is an absolute highlight machine. Like, these defenders he was playing against in the Adidas circuit in the not EYBL, in AAU, he was frying these guys. Like, the clips are insane. This clip is also one of the craziest. You're gonna see right here how fast he can go from driving downhill into pulling up into his jumper. It's really insane. Here he's got this defender over in the corner really bodying him up. He's going to hit a quick spin move, get himself downhill. He gets to the middle of the floor. The entire defense converges on him, and he's just going to step back into this defender. Look, like, he went from driving to shooting in a moment. Here he goes. Downhill, driving, now he's shooting, and he backs up into this defender, draws the contact, gets this jumper off super quick. This is a very difficult shot right here, falling away to his left, and he greens this shit, and I'm pretty sure it was an and one too. Like, this is the type of shit Mikel Brown can hit. No shot is too difficult for Mikel Brown Jr. I swear to God, he thrives off of insanely difficult shots. And you might say, oh, that's a worry in the future. Maybe he'll be like a Jalen Green type guard where he can really only get tough shots. But no, I've seen every basket he made throughout his AAU career, and he does make the right basketball play. He does create open looks, but he is also a tough shot taker and maker. Absolutely. Here he is again. This is also going to be a really tough shot right here where he's going to pump fake, gets this defender flying out at him because Mikel Brown is an insane shooter. You have to respect the shot. Goes downhill. This defender then commits downhill. He gets him to totally turn his hips right there. Then steps back, takes a couple more steps, pulls up from super deep right here. Really fast, solid mechanics, greens in that guy's face. Like, that is just what makes Mikel Brown so special. This dude with NBA spacing is going to be very hard to stop as a shooter, and then you're about to see as a driver, he's going to be even harder to stop because I feel like he didn't have a lot of help on this AAU team, and that's why he took so many tough shots, and that's why, you know, the defense was just coming off of everybody else. Nobody was really very valuable as a shooter like Mikel is, and it made a lot of his shots tougher than they had to be. I feel like once this guy gets better teammates around him, that's where we're really going to see him thrive, because as a shot creator and as an advantage creator, he is insane. Here he is again at the top, over on the wing over here, and he's about to blow by this defender with just a quick first step right here. Gets downhill immediately. The first step on Mikel Brown Jr. is one of the fastest I damn near ever seen. He gets so low right there with this little like football, tuck it in like a running back, avoids this defender in the gap, bumps his current defender, gets into the lane. The center's coming all the way over on him, but he's still going to go up fearlessly right here into this center right here. He can take contact very well also, by the way, and finish with the left hand right there at the rim. Such a tough finish, and one as well. And it's just the driving, the getting so low right here with this low pickup. Look at the bend. Look how flexible Mikel Brown is. And that basically creates this little lane for him to hop step into and finish super well at the rim, man. It's just really impressive stuff all around in this clip. Also, the left hand touch from Mikel Brown is something that you're going to see is very crazy. Like on this clip, that layup is absolutely insane, and it's like the center has no choice here. Like, obviously, if you're a center, you're going to defend this right side of the basket. Like, that's what makes sense. That's what it looks like Mikel Brown's going to go to. So he jumps, and then it's like Mikel Brown just fucking comes up with this angle out of nowhere, flips that shit over his head with his left hand, and just... like, that's just an insane layup right there. Like, there's no defending that. You can't even, like, get ready for that angle. And that's just what Mikel Brown offers with his absolutely immaculate touch with both hands. It sometimes feels like this dude's left-handed. He drives left so much and he finishes left so much, but he has great touch with his right hand. You're about to see it on this clip. He's damn near ambidextrous. The touch from Mikel Brown, the skill in the lane, and his ability to get there is really unfathomable. And I feel like having those skills again is what is going to make him the future of small guards. You have to be able to put pressure on the rim, and Mikel Brown is a demon at that. You're going to see that here again, coming down with this little jab cross right there, totally blows by this defender, leaves him in the dust. Two guys step up on him at the rim, gets absolutely rocked, and still finishes and one. That was with the right hand, so yeah, he's got touch with both hands, and even when, again, he gets rocked at the rim, he's still going to finish that layup. He's still going to convert. He has really, really good contact balance. This is another really good clip right there, finishing with the left hand. You see how he just slides? Like, he is such a smooth operator, a smooth shot creator right here. Just little tween cross, slides over. This defender has his hand up because hand down, man down when you're playing Mikel Brown. Bars. Damn, that rhymed crazy. And then he just explodes off this back foot. Look how low he gets, lower than the defender's shoulder, which just leaves him absolutely in the dust. This guy steps up, does not matter, finishes tough with the left hand at the rim, takes that contact. This is another clip where you'll just see the insane bend, flexibility, and speed and just burst that Mikel Brown has right here, where he is in the post kind of over in this corner. Look how low he gets. He's so low. He's bending so much right here. He's damn near at the hips of his defender. And he's still going full speed and has full control of the ball right there. Still going super low, which leads to this defender having to slide all the way over to the rim and allows him to just spin around, hit a tough little midi right quick because he's got insane touch. That is my favorite thing about Mikel Brown, is just how low he can get. His bend is insane. Like, I feel like with the NBA spacing, he's going to be blowing by guys like this all the time. Look how low he gets, and he still has control of the ball. Do you know how hard that is to do? And he does it all the time. Like, it's freakish. It's like it's baked into him to be able to bend all the way down, damn near looking at the floor. You're basically at the same level of your defender's hips, and you still have perfect control of the ball and could just spin into a jumper like that. Like, that is absolutely just special stuff. Like, stuff that you don't see a lot, and that's what Mikel Brown offers, and that's why he's the future of small guards. This is another insane clip right there. Just cooking at the top of the key, waves everybody off, hits this little tween, then bursts through this window. That little hezzy before, I don't know if you saw it right there, where he just gives this little anchor step to this defender, which leaves him out of position here. The little tween, hezzy, then explode, gets by this guy. Everyone converges. He hop steps through this window, avoids the back tap. 3 defenders step up. He goes left hand floater contested, and it's beautiful. It goes straight. Like, that is insane stuff. This clip is also insane. He's going to reject this screen, come back out. They come in and they try to blitz him. Then he splits right there, splits through that. This guy steps up, high floater. Like, oh, his processing also offensively, like as like a shot creator, his scoring instincts are insane. Like, he gets into the thick of the defense and makes his decision insanely fast, super decisive, and finds ways to score, man. Just finds a way to get just the right enough amount of space to finish buckets. Another really good driving clip right here where the quick first step is shown. Just gives a little shimmy. He doesn't even need, too many moves. Blows by this guy. This guy steps up, gets hammered at the rim, takes all of that contact, finishes with the left hand and 1 layup. That is just tough. Like, that's the only way I can describe Mikel Brown's game. It's just tough. Like, another absolutely insane layup right there. Holy shit, man. Off the dribble handoff. This guy steps up too much. You're cooked at that point. You're cooked. He's going to blow by you. You have no chance to flip your hips and run with him. You're done. Gets to the rim. This guy steps up, jumps, keeps the ball high. Oh, he looks like he's going to the right side of the rim. Nope, lefty lay. Like, that is tough as hell, y'all. And that's what you need to be a small guard in this era, is you have to be really just insanely skilled. Just be absolutely immaculate at all this stuff that the bigger guys can't really do. I don't see big guys hitting layups like that. And I don't see big guys doing shit like this either. Over on the wing right here, blows by this defender again, gets to the lane, bumps him off. A bunch of defenders, again, stepping up on Mikel. He goes with the lefty scoop lay floater over all of these defenders, gets rocked, hits it like nothing but that. That is, oh my God, that is an insane clip. The left hand touch for Mikel Brown. I don't even feel like bringing it up as left hand touch. This dude is straight up ambidextrous when it comes to floaters and layups, and that is just an absolutely insane skill to have at any level. And again, that is an insane lefty layup right there, blowing by the defender on the baseline. Again, Mikel Brown comes up with these layup angles that are just impossible to defend. Like, how do you even get in position to block a shot like this, where he jumps, floats through the air past this defender trying to block him, and just fucking flicks this thing up with his left hand perfectly off the glass, man. Insane shit. And then, one thing about these small guards, when you're playing against all those giants, you have to be able to get up. And Mikel Brown's vertical is actually very impressive. He, obviously he's not the most explosive verticality athlete, but he can get up. You're going to see that right here. He's just going to, yam on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He can get up. He can get up for sure. That is always a good sign. I'm not saying like he's a insane vertical athlete at all. That's probably his biggest weakness offensively, is his size, and then how high he can jump. But you saw right there, he is pretty explosive. We're going to get into some passing stuff now. This clip is This clip is awesome. I love this. This dude steps all the way up. They're trying to like trap him before he gets across half court, and he hits this little in and out, which makes them think he's gonna split, and it completely loses this defender. He ends up like screening his own guy, gets downhill. This guy has to step up. The quick processing behind the back bounce pass gets his guy an open three. That is just really saucy, really crafty right there. The thing about Mikel Brown that I want to see get better is the passing. He does not make the easy reads a lot of the time. He creates a lot of advantages and is a quick enough processor to find the open guy and like read the defense, but he doesn't do it enough. And I feel like once he goes through a year at college, I feel like this will change. He'll be more in a system that will, prioritize that, and he'll make the right reads. Like, I 100% believe that he can do that. But right now, he's a little too flashy with his passing. There's open windows that he just doesn't hit sometimes. But yeah, that's just a little critique I have on his game. But you're going to see right here, splits through the defense, really quick processor, gets to the middle of the court, sees two guys in the paint and one guy behind him. So he's just going to find the open man, which is in the corner over here. Just flicks this little underhand pass. He created that entire advantage and gets the guy the open three right there. This is another really insane bend clip from Mikel Brown Jr. Right here on this defender. He gets by him just a little. He just hits him with a little shake, and then gets into his drive. This defender is trying his best to slide over. It doesn't matter. He bends and gets super low and gets entirely around him. Damn near has this defender falling over because he just fucking bends around him. It's insane. It's superhuman how Mikel Brown Jr. bends around these guys. Gets to the middle of the court, processes that this defender is now over because this guy stepped up, finds the corner man, flips it underhand, falling down. Really good pass. Ends up with the open three right there. This is probably, I think this is my, no. Yeah, this is my favorite pass from him. He denies the screen, gets both guys behind him, gets to the middle of the floor, and this is in really good processing right here where this defender steps all the way up, so this guy steps up to protect the corner skip pass. So Mikel Brown reads that on the move and stares down this cutter and then flicks it no look to the wing and creates a wide open shot. Like that is actually a really elite pass right there. A really elite advantage creation, high speed processing, and just finding the right guy right there. And also the manipulation of the defense, staring down this cutter coming from the corner and then just flicking it to the wing, creating this wide open jumper right there. Really good pass. And then, yeah, this is the last clip. This is what I want to see Mikel Brown do more. Is stuff like this. I know this is basic, but just a little pocket pass right there. Really gets it on the money, leads his guy toward the rim, and it ends up with an and one layup. That's what I want to see more from Mikel Brown Jr. It's just the easy stuff. Take what the defense gives you. Not everything needs to be a tough shot. You know what I'm saying? And you should make the easy pass to your teammates when it's there. And I feel like through college, through at Louisville, that will most definitely develop. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video because, man, I'm telling you, Mikel Brown Jr. is the future of small guards. He's insanely flexible, insanely bendy, insanely fast. He gets super low, really talented ball handler and shooter. The touch with both hands is immaculate. That's what you need to have to be a small guard in this landscape of basketball. And I know that sucks that nowadays you really just have to be that insanely skilled, but it's just how the game is trending. And I feel like these smaller guards are always going to be the most skilled players, and that's what Mikel Brown is. He's probably the most skilled player in his entire class, I would say. The defense is always going to be a worry. He is very small. He is short. I feel like at Louisville, he's going to get bullied on defense at times. But from what I've seen, he is an engaged defender. He is active. He plays hard. His wingspan is pretty good. And he could put muscle on that frame. That's definitely something that I hope they, work on at Louisville. He needs to get stronger. Because if his defense even becomes like just tolerable, this guy will be an absolutely elite NBA player. I don't want to say too much right now about awards that he would win, but he looks like a damn near like a Trae Young type of player. The passing needs to get a little bit better for me to fully make that comparison, but yeah. Mikel Brown Jr., man, the future of small guards. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, just leave a comment, leave a like, maybe tell me some prospects you might want me to cover. I'm open to it. I'm really just looking through the 2026, 2027 class right now, trying to get my bases covered. And yeah, Mikel Brown Jr., one of my favorite players from this 2026 class. I damn near put him top 6. Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, have a great day.